I threw a party and uncovered the worst truth about my wife. Have you ever experienced a moment so jarring that everything around you seems to freeze? A moment where your entire world shatters in a heartbeat? That happened to me. I threw a celebration to honor my wife's recent promotion and ended up witnessing something so revolting, so deeply personal, that I'll never forget it. The worst part, it all unfolded in front of our closest friends and family. But I didn't lash out. I stayed composed and made sure she'd never forget what she did. My name's Marcus. I'm 35, a software engineer, and I was married to Rachel for 7 years. On the surface, our life seemed ideal. We both had fulfilling careers, owned a cozy home, and were raising a beautiful 4-year-old daughter. I genuinely believed we were solid, that our marriage was healthy and strong. Rachel worked in marketing and had recently been promoted. She appeared radiant and energized, and I was proud of her. So I decided to throw her a surprise party. Something intimate, with a touch of flair, a night full of love, celebration, and the people closest to us. I thought it would bring us even closer. Looking back now, there were signs, subtle, but there. Late nights at the office, vague reasons for being out, always clutching her phone. I dismissed it all. I trusted her. I never thought that the night I planned so carefully, the night that was meant to bring joy, would instead break everything apart. About a week before the party, Rachel began acting strange. Not hostile, just disconnected. She was more distracted, emotionally distant. Then she started changing passwords on her devices, something she'd never done in our entire relationship. She whispered during calls or would walk out of the room to take them. I chalked it up to pressure at work. Until one night, I caught a glimpse of a message on her phone. Just a flash, a heart emoji beside a name, D. I didn't confront her right away. I chose to wait. Watch. Let her reveal the truth herself. What I didn't expect was to discover that truth with a glass of champagne in one hand and a forced smile on my face. I spent days planning every detail. Food, drinks, the guest list, decorations. She had no idea. I told her we were going out for dinner. So when we stepped through the door and everyone shouted, "Surprise!" she froze. Not with joy, not overwhelmed, but visibly uneasy. Anxious. Then I saw him. A man I didn't recognize was leaning near the bar, chatting easily with her coworkers. He kept sneaking glances at Rachel. And she, in turn, kept looking everywhere but at him. Something was off. I walked up and introduced myself. "Hey, I'm Marcus. And you are?" He hesitated. Damien. I work with Rachel." His handshake was clammy. His smile looked glued on. I watched them for the rest of the evening. The nervous glances. The awkward laughter. The way she seemed to glow, but not for me. And then it got worse. After midnight, the crowd had thinned out. The music was soft. People lounged and chatted in corners. I couldn't find Rachel anywhere. I looked through the kitchen, the patio, the living room. Then I heard something. Quiet murmurs coming from upstairs. I crept down the hall, heart pounding against my ribs. The door to the guest bedroom was slightly ajar. And there she was, Rachel, pressed against Damien, kissing him. Her dress was hitched up. His shirt was half undone. I froze. I couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. For a moment, I wasn't even sure I was real. When they finally noticed me standing there, she gasped, eyes wide. "Marcus!" I turned without a word and walked back downstairs. The party still buzzed behind me. People laughing, toasting, clinking glasses, all living in the lie I had built. Then I picked up the microphone. "Hey everyone," I said, voice steady. "Thanks so much for being here. It means the world to me to celebrate Rachel's big night. especially since it'll be her last night celebrating in this house. Awkward laughter echoed. Confused smiles. She just promoted herself to single status, I added. I found her upstairs with one of her co-workers. Damien, right? I gestured toward him. Feel free to take her with you on your way out. Silence fell like a curtain. Rachel appeared at the top of the stairs, tears pouring down her cheeks. She begged, pleaded. Damien slipped out the front door without a word. I said nothing more. I walked straight to our bedroom, locked the door, and sat staring at our wedding photo until sleep took over. The next morning, the house was a disaster, emotionally and physically. Rachel sat outside the bedroom, crying through the door. She said it was a mistake, that she didn't mean it, that she loved me. I didn't yell. I didn't break down. I simply told her the truth. You made your choice. You just didn't expect me to catch it. In the weeks that followed, she tried everything. She booked therapy sessions, wrote letters, left gifts, even brought her parents into it. But none of it mattered. I couldn't erase what I saw. I filed for divorce. The hardest part wasn't the betrayal. It was hearing my daughter ask, "Why isn't Mommy here tonight?" and having no words to make the truth safe enough for a child. It's been a year. We now share custody. Rachel moved in with her sister. I heard that Damien ghosted her a few weeks after the party. Poetic justice, I guess. I'm healing. Not because I've forgotten, but because I finally understand something. I deserve honesty. Real trust isn't just about staying faithful. It's about being reliable even when no one's watching. And Rachel failed that test. Some say betrayal makes you stronger. I think it just sharpens your vision. And now I see everything for what it is. Just a few days ago, Rachel messaged me. I wish I could undo that night. You didn't deserve it. I didn't reply. Instead, I looked at my daughter's crayon drawing, just the two of us and our dog, holding hands in the sun, and I realized something powerful. That night, I didn't lose anything. I gained the truth. And that truth, it's worth more than the illusion I once clung to. If something feels off, don't push it aside. Don't silence your instincts. Because sometimes, the party you throw ends up showing you exactly who doesn't deserve a seat at the table.